Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at Poipole in the Great League here. So those are my IVs. Take a look. Not bad. I'm happy with it. Now we are going to be powering this up, as you can see here, and unfortunately it's not going to be able to compete in the Ultra League when I do evolve it. I think it's going to go past that combat power, so just a little food for thought if you want to use its evolution one day when we do get it. But then again, we could see it maybe in raids, so it doesn't really matter. They're just giving us one right now. We're also going to be using Shadow Claw Feraligatr. That is Shadow. So it's actually a pretty good Pokemon now, for sure, right? As you can see here, I had this one just hanging out. It was around 500 combat power. I powered it up, bought that secondary move, and it had Frustration TM'd away already. And we are going to be going with Giratina Origin yet again. I'm telling you, this thing is an absolute bully when it comes to the Great League. I mean, it just muscles things, I'm telling you. So yes, it's pretty dang fun. Now, when I did hit around 70 win percent or a little bit more maybe, the game started throwing the hardest counters. It's incredible. You'll see, I'll leave them in. Oh yeah, we're not gonna look at all the battles. I'm just gonna show you, like, you know, what happens first, second Pokemon. It's like, okay, just back out, you lose. But with that said, hope everybody's having a great day. And let's go ahead and see what we have going on here. If you can give this video a thumbs up, that'd be much appreciated. If you did miss my last video, highlighting my first battles of the season using Giratina, you should go check that out. It pairs up amazing with Mawile. When it came down to this team, I don't know if I mean, it's a good team and everything. It's just the way they paired up, or at least the way the algorithm threw Pokemon at me, just made it not too fun. Yes, this is a good matchup here because, well, they're giving me some games for now, but then it's going to get bad. But with that said, let's see what we have going on. Leading with Giratina the entire time. Let's see what we can do here. So yes, we're still going to be going with Shadow Ball as well as Ominous Wind. Just works out. So they're going to be swapping and bringing in a Azumarill. So we're going to go ahead and bring in Poipole. Poison, pure poison for now. When it evolves, it does pick up dragon typing. So you're going to be looking at like a Dragalge-esque type there. All right, so we're going for Fell Stinger. Unfortunately, they let it freaking go. Wow, that's something right there. Good call, I suppose. But hey, we're getting a shield out of them right then, so that's okay. At least we're getting something. We'll let this go, surviving the Ice Beam and able to poison jab them down. So our attack is up by one stage here, or by two stages at this point. Can we get to the Sludge Bomb? And we do. They're bringing in a Ferrothorn, so our attack raised by 2 stages plus stab. It's not super effective. It's resisted because of the steel typing, but it's still doing a decent amount there. And we're actually getting to a Fail Stinger yet again here. Let's go. And we're getting a shield out of them. Sounds good. So we're going to go ahead and bring in Feraligatr because we want to just have it absorb whatever they throw at us. A Thunder, okay. I do believe they're going to have, what is that move? That steel move? Yeah, Mirror Shot. So we do shield it up because why wouldn't we? Whatever. And then we're going to go ahead and under tap this here so we can farm them down with energy. Great. And we'll go ahead and get off the Ominous Wind and take it with our Giratina Origin. This thing's amazing. So I definitely urge you to trade with somebody at a lower friendship level that does have one of these task Giratinas that have lower combat, so you can drop it. Next game, we have a Whiscash here. Now, something about the new moves on Whiscash are just amazing. So it does have Mud Bomb as well as Scold now, dropping the Blizzard, meaning dragons don't really have to worry too much anymore, and that's actually great. So let's see what we have here. We're going to go ahead and Shadow Claw them down, hitting me with another Scold. Yeah, bringing me down pretty low, nonetheless. We are a legendary in the Great League after all, right? And we're going to go ahead and go Shadow Ball. They let it go as they do bring in a Sableye. I pretty much just take them out in one shot there, bringing in the Feraligatr, and they do have a Cresselia in the back. Now, more than likely, Cresselia is going to have Grass Knot as well as Moonblast, which poison resists both of those. And we don't even have that dragon typing yet, so we don't have to worry about taking still a lot of damage from the Moonblast. So we'll let that go. Grass Knot, very good. Of course, if they do have Future Sight, that will be one-shotting you. Of course it would. All right, so looking good. We're still holding on to 2 shields, getting to the Fell Stinger. I mean, let's get it. Let's get a little Poipole. Is it worth powering up? Yeah, it's not that bad. It's just a matter if do you want to invest your rare candies. It's ranked, what, 600 something or like 500 something, okay? So it is actually not particularly good, but the plays that I had here and the performance wasn't the worst. So give it a shot. But then again, remember, if we don't get any more for now or for a while, when we are able to evolve it, I'm guessing it's going to probably be when the next steps of the task are complete, or at least like at the end of it, they're going to be like, oh, in the discovery, we can now evolve the Poipole into its evolution. And then we're going to be able to do it there. Apparently, it's also going to be costing you 200 candies. So just a little heads up on that. Is it just me, or do Poipole's eyes look like Ocarina's from Zelda? Yeah, they do, don't they? Yeah, now you won't be able to ever unsee that. It's not like it's a bad thing. I just keep thinking that when I see that. Good old days. I'm going on a little ramble about all that. Anyways, this lantern here. Okay. So we still have 2 shields. So I think we're going to go ahead and shield this up and farm them down. Come on, come on, come on. Hey, let's go. Can Feraligatr finish off? All right. All right. What's in the back? Venusaur. I have to get the defense down. Otherwise, this second crunch I don't think is going to be enough. And we did. And we freaking did it. Thank goodness. Something for once is on my side in this damn game, helping me out. Let's go. Next game. What do we have? Charge a bug. Okay, well, unless it has crunch, we're going to be looking pretty good because we do resist everything. So they're going to retreat after farming up a little energy, bringing in their Stunk Tank, or not Stunk, Galarian Stunfisk. Hydro Cannon is not enough to take them out here. We will survive Earthquake, and that's all we really need to do. Beautiful. And we don't have that much health left, so one quick move from Charge a Bug. Yeah, we're out of here. Great. That's not very much farm. Perfect. Bringing in the Giratina, of course. Now, if there's a Steel type in the back, we're screwed. Yeah, we're straight up screwed. If they put up a fight here and kind of just shield up, which I highly doubt it. Yeah, letting that go. And it's going to be a Greninja. Okay, well, that's equally almost as bad. We'll let this go. I thought I might be able to survive a Night Slash, but we don't. And the son of a freaking gun gets a damn attack boost by 2 stages with this freaking Night Slash. Lovely. I can't get away from this, folks. I'm serious. Alrighty, so we should be able to still pull this off. It's going to be a very close one here. We're going to obviously keep hitting Fel Stinger so we can raise our attack. Oh, we let it go there. Okay, yeah, makes sense. Alright, going for the Fel Stinger and taking the win. Let's go. Alright. Next game. Okay, here's where the fun starts. Okay, I was on a roll. I was going 5-0, 4-1, 4-1. I was just kicking ass, right? I mean, it's not like I'm so good. It's the beginning of the season. Let's not get it twisted or anything like that. Although it's not like impossible to do that if I have a pretty good team, right? But this is where the hard counters start. So hard counter in the front, hard counter in the middle. Okay, we're going to go ahead and bring in our Giratina. Let's see what we're going to be able to do here. But this is what the game will do. Once you get up pretty high, or at least get a bunch of wins in a row, it'll start throwing some hard counters at you. And we are kind of testing out this team, so we're not in the best position to counter horrible leads. I'll put a better team together if this is the way it's going to continue, although I don't know why I'm questioning it, because of course it's going to continue like this. So we do have the Feraligatr out here up against this Dragalge, or Dredagon. And we're going to go ahead and go for the Hydro Cannon. What did they just throw into the battle? A Galarian Stunfisk. Okay, well, we are shieldless. We're doing a ton of damage right before they get to the Rock Slide. And bringing in the Giratina. I didn't think I was going to be able to farm them down, so we're just going to go ahead and throw this here. And they take me out. Yeah, they take me out there. We take a loss. And look at that. What do you know? Another dragon in the lead. Yeah, this is right back to back to back. They swap and they bring in, I do believe that was going to be a Steelix. Oh, yeah. I'm out. Peace. Have fun. There's nothing you can do. Next game, another dragon, all back to back. This is what it does, okay? This is what it does. So don't feel like you're alone. I want you to understand, like, if you're getting frustrated, you're investing all your Stardust, which equals your time invested. And then inevitably, you go into Go Battle League, and all you're met with is just bullshit, and where you can literally not really combat a situation. All right, so they're bringing back that dragon. We're going to go for a Fel Stinger. Hopefully, we get a shield. Got a shield out of him. That's amazing. All right, bringing in the Feraligatr here. We are going to go ahead and shield this up. Now, when it comes down to Shadow Claw Feraligatr, it goes without saying it's amazing. It's great. It's definitely something that you need to make. Now, Shadow or non-Shadow? If you have a Shadow, go with that for sure, for sure. Feraligatr can actually kind of take a hit. It's got some okay defense, I think. All right, so they do have a Talonflame in the back, and we're just going to go ahead and throw that Shadow Ball here. They are shieldless. We have one shield left. I know this could be a fly, so we're just going to shield it up, or a Brave Bird, or yeah, whatever. Doesn't really matter. We shield it up. We take the win. We're looking good. All right, so Poipole, folks, there you have it. It's putting in that work here. Now we're going to go unedited here so you can see, well, just for like a couple of battles. Straight into the next one. Let's see what they throw at us here. Couldn't be a counter. Of course it is. This is what I'm telling you. This is what my account's like. It's so fun, and I'm sure some of yours as well. So we're going to go ahead and swap into the Feraligatr and go for the crunch here. We do need to look out, of course, for the energy ball. It's going to obviously KO us. So I feel like I'm going to go ahead and just shield it up. Farm them down. We are down a shield, but that's okay. Let's see what they have. Their own Feraligatr. So we're going to go ahead and throw Crunch to see if we can drop that defense here. And it is Shadow. I don't think I have seen... Well, maybe I have. I'm just completely spacing it out. But I feel like every Feraligatr I'm seeing is Shadow. Okay, because you definitely want to go with that. So we'll let that go. We don't want to really use our last shield. Bringing in our Giratina, unfortunately. Taking super effective from the Shadow Claw. And then the Crunch is obviously going to take us out. So we're going to go ahead and shield that up. Using our last shield and going for the Ominous Wind. Hopefully we get a shield out of them here. Let's see what they want to do. And they're using that shield. Sounds good. And I didn't get to the... Gosh, I was trying to swap. I was too slow. Oh, actually, I might have tried to just get to the Ominous Wind. But they outpaced me there. And what's in the back? Oh, the Lola Marowak. All right, we'll back out because it's a loss. It's over. See, this is what I'm talking about. There's just some games you can't win. Another dragon. What do you know? What do you freaking know? I'm telling you, folks. This game is really rigged. And Skarmory. Okay, we're out. Bye. Bye. Next game. What do we have? Wishcash. Okay, this is a neutral. We can deal with this here. All right. Mud Bomb's still going to be adding up here. And of course, this is going to be a better matchup for us. If they had Blizzard Surprise, well, that's not good. But, well, I don't have to really worry about that Mud Bomb. Going to go straight for the Shadow Ball here. And they're, of course, shielding it up. All right. I haven't seen Poipole, actually, when I put it on my team. So I'm kind of surprised. Maybe not so much because it's not that good. Like, technically, at the end of the day. In my experience using it, you know, it's pretty fun, but there's better poison types. So here I am showing you so you don't have to waste your Stardust or rare candies potentially, unless you're a big fan of this thing. Maybe in a special cup one day, who knows. All right, so they do have that Galvantula back here. We're going to go ahead and just throw the Hydro Cannon, which costs less energy than the Crunch. And then swap into the Poipole here. We do resist the Bug. And we'll go ahead and let that go. So they lowered my attack. And they have a Skarmory in the back. We're just going to back out. Again, this is another one of those battles where it's just simply unwinnable. It's just impossible to win that. Okay? Based upon the typing that they throw at you at the back. It's just not even like, oh man, that was a good game. You got me. It was a challenge. No, it's not even a good game. I'm just going to leave. Bye. I'm not going to say good game. Next game, look. Another ice. See, it's just bullshit. All right? Makes me want to freaking reach into the phone and grab somebody's neck. All right, check this one out. This is great. Another fun thing about the algorithm and the way the game works is your opponents will a lot of times have the perfect moves for the Pokemon that you do have, despite not particularly seeing that move all the time on that Pokemon. So I always see Leaf Blade and Dragon Claw or Breaking Swipe, but it has Earthquake. Of course it has Earthquake this time. Right, of course. Next game, we have a Charizard. This is a pretty okay matchup. They're swapping into a Lickitung, and we're going to go ahead and bring in our Poipole because, well, there's really... We've got Shadow Claw for Feraligatr, Ghost, Giratina, so this is essentially the best matchup here. Going to go for that Sludge Bomb. And I think we're going to throw Fell Stinger at this point. We'll shield this up because we don't really want to lose this matchup. If we do, we want to shield and we want them to be low enough for our Giratina to farm them down. Yeah, it's going to be a pretty... That's not so bad. It's going to be about 6 Shadow Claws, but damn, we're going to be coming out of this with a lot of energy. Let's count the Shadow Claws that it takes to take them out here. Might be like 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we're pretty much right. Nice. And now we have all this damn energy. Bring that Charizard back, I dare you. We're going to go straight for that Shadow Ball. And I thought that they might have quit out, but it just kind of lagged for a second because they do put up a fight with this Cresselia, so they are still here putting up a fight. Going straight for that Shadow Ball. And it is a wrap at this point here, folks. We're going to let this go. They actually go for the Grass Knot, maybe trying to get my shield or something, but we're going to let it go. And then this was pointless to throw. I should have just Shadow Clawed them down. So again, we're wasting time, and we take that win. Excellent. Let's keep it going here. I think the counters are going to start getting pretty bad. All right, Guja, Dragon in the front. Dragon Breath, super effective. Here we go again. Swapping into Poipole. And if you're like, well, what's the big deal? People run dragons. No, bullshit. No, don't give me that. If I put a freaking ice type in the front, I'm going to start seeing fire, steel, okay? Water. That counters me, okay? No, let's not beat around the bush. The people, again, The people who are saying that there's not have a stake in it, or they just want to go against the current. Okay. And it's funny too, because it seems like these people think they're some sort of a sophisticated types. Like, I don't have time to argue with autistic people who can sit in their room all day and play this game. Okay. All right. Goodra, here we go. What do we have going on here? All right. Yeah, we'll let that go. Yes, Aquatail was buffed. We're shielding this up. We know it's an Aquatail, but we're just going to let it go. Okay, we're going to go ahead and go for Hydro Cannon. It's not very effective, but that's the only thing we got going on right now to get that last shield. Bring in our Giratina. And we're going to go ahead and just take them out here. Oh, wait. No, they swapped into Lantern to catch. Okay. Okay, so let's talk about this. Looks like we could have won this game, okay? But our opponent was very smart, very quick on his toes, or sure, whatever. And they were able to catch, which I do believe helped them take the win here. So although we did have a bad lead, we were almost going to come back on that one. So I can't say, oh, the algorithm. Okay, too much, because we had it kind of in the bag, but they swapped to catch, which was very good. So I could say good game to them. Next game, what do we have here? Charjabug? Oh gosh, this is horrible. So we shield this up because we don't want to get hit by an Ice Beam here. And my dumb ass just didn't count. And I'm like, oh, another Ice Beam. Weather Ball, not very effective. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We're shield this up against 2 shields. You got to be kidding me. And they have a Scrafty. They did it to myself. I should have been counting correctly. Swapping into a Poipole. And they have a... why do I space some of these things out? Talonflame. There you go. So we're hitting with the Sludge Bomb. They let it go. I'm thinking, whoa, okay, okay, we like this. So we're going to go ahead and bring in our Giratina to farm them up. So they are going to actually go for a Power Punch here. They want to start vamping up that foul play. And what we need to do is get their shield here. I don't know, for whatever reason, they're shielding up Shadow Ball. I know it's going to do a decent amount of damage, but still massively resisted. Maybe they thought I have Dragon Pulse. So sweet, we got that last shield. That's all we need to do. But their attack has been raised. So I'm thinking, come on, let me take them out here. Otherwise, they're going to KO me. And we take them out. Couldn't believe it. Absolutely fantastic. Next game, Giratina into Jump Bluff. All right, thank you. Okay, see, they're like, okay, we gave you 10 losses in a row, 10 hard counters. We'll start throwing a couple of decent ones at you here. But we had to do a little something. This one does have a very quick move. It's like, just give me a break. All right, so of course, Acrobatics. I'm going to go ahead and go for that ominous win here. And they're shielding it up. Okay, sounds good. We used our first shield. We're going to actually let this go as well. We want to bring in our Poipole and farm them down. And they're retreating, bringing in an Alola Marowak, which they have 1 shield left. You can go ahead and use that last shield. Go ahead. Feraligatr is going to obviously one-shot that with the Hydro Cannon. And Jump Bluff. We're going to shield this Energy Ball. Yeah, we don't want to get one-shotted here. No, I'm good, and I can't rely on Poipole. Yeah, definitely would have lost this if we didn't hold on to the Feraligatr, as we do have a Empoleon in the back with Steel Wing. So yeah, that's a thing now. Or no, is it Steel Wing or is Metal Claw? All right, just checked, and it has Metal Claw. Of course, that's the new one. It also has Steel Wing too. All right. Bringing in Poipole here. Just going to go ahead and throw that Sludge Bomb. It's not very effective, but it will be enough to take them out. We take out that Empoleon with the star of the show. Let's go. It's not over yet. We've got one more battle for you here. I just wanted to not have any sort of transition. Let's just see what the game throws at me now. And Giratina into a dragon. What do you know? See? This is my life. Again, if I put a fairy up front, poison, steel, it'll just be completely countered. It's crazy. That's fun. All right, let's go. Let's shield this up. Of course we are. Crazy. Lola Marowak is going to get taken out. I highly doubt they're going to shield this. Yeah. Letting that go. Oh, and that's a wrap. That is a wrap. Getting to the crunch. This is going to do a lot of damage. Almost one-shotting this thing here. Jellicent's a pretty tanky Pokemon too. Obviously, it's super effective. Easily going to let this go. We don't want to use our last shield. They swap back into their Dragonair, and we're just going to go ahead and throw the Ominous Wind because you already know they're going to shield this up. So we bring in our Poipole here, and we're looking good. We're going to be able to take the win with the star of the show. Folks, there you have it. If you did enjoy this video and you hate the algorithm as much as I do, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, please. It really does help me out. Maybe even share it. Who knows? But here we go. Gonna take that win here. Poipole, nah, really worth investing. Not the worst, but not the best. Thank you for watching, and take care.
Hey! So you're finally here! Fantastic!